From the Boston Bruins, we have Charlie Coyle and Brad Marchand. Media, please raise your hand if you have a question and identify if your question is for Charlie or Brad. We'll start with John Waro from the Associated Press.
Hey, Brad. This is for Brad. It's John Waro with the AP. Just wondering, is there a sense that this team is finally finding its legs and found its legs through an identity again after the Carolina series? And what can you say about Halak, who has done so well in these last 4 games?
Yeah, I think maybe there was a little bit of concern from some people after the first 4 games, but I mean, for the teams that weren't fighting for a playoff position and we're playing for standings, I mean, those games really didn't mean a whole lot. They were exhibition games. Like, let's be honest here. None of the teams really were at the top of their game. It's just not. There's no home ice advantage now with no fans, so it's really the last change, and there's only 1 extra game with that. So. We obviously really buckled down when playoffs started, when the games mattered. That's kind of how this group is. When it's time to play, guys are prepared and know how to prepare. And it kind of fed in tonight. We had a good start, but it's 1 game, so we have to follow it up again next game.
Next question, Joe Haggerty, NBC Sports Boston.
Charlie, the goal tonight, a pretty nice tip right in front of the net, and you had one where you whacked it out of midair. In the last series, are you channeling the Little League days with Weymouth to score these goals right now, or what's going on there?
Yeah, I'm glad my parents signed me up for Little League when I was younger. No, I just sometimes that's the way it is. You want to score any way you can, and it's shot mentality, right? And then rebounds come out. Sometimes you get a little lucky, but had that one on Marsh a few games ago, and then Brando just put one to the net and stick around the net. Good things happen. Just take it any way you can.
Fluto Shinzawa, The Athletic.
Brad, it looks like McDonough is on his way to exit the zone, but then Patrice picks the puck. Just how does he make that play just so often that we've seen?
Well, he has a gift that the way he reads the game and his stick positioning and his ability to read plays. I mean, there's very few guys in the league that have that ability on the defensive side of things. I mean, lots of guys are good offensively and can cheat and pick pucks off, but he does it from a defensive standpoint, and he creates so many opportunities, out of our zone, through the neutral zone, and on the forecheck the way he did. Where he's picking pucks and lifting sticks, and just his back pressure is incredible. So that goal was all him, his forechecking ability there and great read. And, that's why he's going to be a Hall of Famer.
Matt Vittor, Mass Live.
For either of you guys, when you see Halak have the second period that he had, how important is that to sort of give everybody a lift and to give everybody confidence in him going forward?
It's huge. We see our kind of game dip. I mean, they got to push. They're a good team. They're going to push. We had a heck of a first, I thought. And then, they're not going to sit back, and they have their chances. And I was there to shut the door on a number of good chances to keep us ahead. Could be a totally different game, but we got to help him out as much as we can. But we also have so much confidence in him. He's a great goalie. He's been huge for us. That's what we need from him when, they slip in there and we break down a little bit. He's there to shut the door.
We'll do 2 more questions. Michael Loftus, Patriot Ledger.
Brad, on Charlie's goal, you're kind of buying time there above the circle. I guess maybe one option is just to pitch it in deep. Did you see that you had people coming onto the ice and that you might have a support and have a play there? Or
yeah, I don't love throwing it in the zone. I tend to try to want to make a play, and I think I tried to make 3 plays on that play. Originally, I was looking for Pasta, and then I looked for Chuck, and then eventually got it to Brando. So the defenseman actually made a few good plays. Just got lucky, stuck around, and but then Brando did a great job getting to the net, and Chucky did a great job in front. So good to get that one.
Last question, Jimmy Murphy, Boston Hockey Now.
Hey, Brad, how you doing? In 2018, one of the things, if your line wasn't going, it looked like it was going to be that much more tougher for you guys to win. But now, with the depth you guys have, and specifically up the middle with Bergie and Krejci and Charlie, how much harder does that make it for opponents just to keep up?
Yeah, I mean, when you have 3 first-line centers, it definitely makes it hard. I mean, you're having 2 of those lines play against a lesser matchup. So, it's a little different against a team like Tampa where they have 6, top 2 defensemen. So it's they have a good matchup over there. But, the depth that we have, and I think that's one thing the organization really put an emphasis on is getting a lot of depth. That's how you win playoff series. You can't win with one line. You gotta roll all the way through, different heroes every night, different series. And, that's why we're a good team last year. It's why we're dominant all season long, and, why we're here tonight. So we rely on our group. We always have that next up mentality, and that continues.
Guys, thanks a lot for your time.
Thanks.